Hi everyone, Bernard here. I hope you're all well. Welcome to the film and TV channel. And today, yes, we're looking at a BBC drama that's going to be transferred over to Amazon as soon as it's shown on the BBC. So yeah, expect a few little comments on this one, hopefully, please. Very, very welcome. Yeah, I mean, it's an anthology this week. There's 5 episodes in all. I've just, this is a review of the first one that I watched. It's called Small Axe, and I'm looking at the episode called Mangrove. Please, if you're new to the channel, push that subscribe button, push the bell notification so when these vlogs are coming out. Make sure your notifications are set to public or you don't get this information. And please, if you check my playlist, if you're anyone interested or you're interested yourself, my English football team is Manchester City. I do history vlogs and city present vlogs and quizzes, etc, etc. So if you or anyone else you know might be interested in that, please point them in my direction. That'd be absolutely wonderful. I'm trying to get 500 subscribers by Christmas 2020. I'm sort of 40 oddish away now, so I'm getting there slowly. So any help you can give me, please sub if you've not already done so, or give someone a kick for me and say, hey, give this guy a watch. I try to entertain and inform, obviously, on this and my football vlogs, obviously. Anyway, thanks for that. Please leave your comments. As I said, yes, we do usually get quite a lot of comments on BBC dramas, so I expect some on this as well, because I'm quite a little bit different opinion to a lot of people on this one, which is unusual. Yeah, I'm sort of in the minority on this one, but so stay with me, see why, and please, yeah, any thumbs ups are nice if you like it. So please, I mean, it's just all opinions, isn't it? And nothing against the actual stories. It's just how it's put together and how it comes over on the screen, in my opinion. This one, anyway, I'm not going to say too much. I'll tell you at the end of it anyway. So yeah, Small Axe Anthologies. This is Mangrove. As I'm recording this, it's actually shown a couple of nights ago, so obviously I've got another one to watch when I've done this recording sometime today, and I'll do a review on that. But yeah, the DVD for this is actually out on the 14th of December as well, so it does appear on Amazon from the 20th of November, and as I said, it'll be available on BBC iPlayer, and it's showing on BBC all week as I'm recording this. Today's the 18th of November. Yeah, so it's Steve McQueen writes and directs this. Yeah, I mean, obviously you think back to 12 Years a Slave, don't you? Well, that, again, I wasn't over as impressed as other people with that, to be honest with you. So I don't think Steve McQueen's really sort of affecting me as much as he perhaps should do. So let's talk about this. Small Axe Anthology is based on the real-life experiences of London's West Indian community, set between 1969 and 1982, that tell personal stories from London's West Indian community, whose lives have been shaped by their own force of will despite rampant racism and discrimination. The title is derived from the African proverb, if you are the big tree, we are the small axe. Mangrove, the first in the series, tells the true story of the Mangrove Nine, who clashed with London police in 1970. The trial that followed was the first judicial acknowledgement of behaviour motivated by racial hatred within the Metropolitan Police. Yeah, it stars, amongst many others, Sean Parks, John Boyega, Kenya Sandy, Letitia White and Sam Spruill. Rotten Tomatoes, is it any good? Well, when you get a 97% from Rotten Tomatoes, it makes me feel even worse when you look at these ratings from the critic. Oh, I'm not a critic though, I'm Joe Public. Yeah, that's based on 52 critics' reports, reviews, and its consensus is anchored by strong performances and an even stronger sense of conviction. Mangrove is a powerful indictment of institutional racism. Yeah, it is. But yeah, I mean, it just didn't tell me anything I didn't already know. Metascore, it's getting 90% Metacritic. So another critic's only 14 critics towards that, but all positive, and it scores anywhere between 7.5 and 10 out of 10. Empire themselves, Empire magazine, as you know, I do look at 10 out of 10s. I don't hardly think anything deserves a 10 out of 10. I know probably you pray I'm wrong. There's always faults with everything, but yeah, 10 out of 10 from Empire. And they went on to say, impassioned, sensitively acted and supersized in scope, Steve McQueen's tribute to the Mangrove Nine provides a pulsating black British history lesson and kicks off his Small Axe Anthology with an urgent bang. Yeah, I think I must have watched the short version of this, and I'll say I'm definitely something wrong somewhere with these quotes. Internet Movie Database, Joe Public. This is you and me. This is what do they say? Well, very positive again. I mean, it's 308 reviews left and scores left as I'm recording this. 8.3 out of 10 on Internet Movie Database. 8.3 out of 10. Right, my little thoughts. Yeah, as I said, a lot of appreciation for this start episode of the 5. I'm sure all 5 will get good marks, whatever happens. Steve McQueen is quite a popular guy. So the series kicks off with this well-established court case and the events leading up to it. And I'm a glutton. I'm a glutton for a good court case. I love a good court case thing. But the thing is, after watching it, it's not a subject I knew much about, the Mangrove 9. I did feel the need to go out, which is not a bad thing, watching these dramas to find out what, the real story behind it. And there's a documentary out there as well I'm going to get to watch when I get a chance. And though I appreciate the high ratings, I think this only touched upon certain things. I think there was it was so within the space of the time, within the limits of a 2-hour episode, which is what it was. There's little depth to any of the characters. I couldn't invest in any of the characters, good or bad. And even the leads left me a little bit cold, to be honest with you. I just don't think 2 hours does this story any justice whatsoever. And I think it's a really missed opportunity. I wanted to know more about the Mangrove and the varying colourful characters, both political and non-political, that frequented it. The white lawyers that got involved, who would support the accused. Even the police, I wanted to know more about the backgrounds to the police and, obviously institutional racism, etc. It's fair enough, but I just wanted to know a little bit more about the guys there as well, and a little bit more about the pressure, etc., from colleagues and all this sort of thing. But in the limits of this 2-hour drama, I mean, sadly, we just don't get it, in my opinion. I just don't understand all the hype. I think it's really missed out. It's a story that deserves far more time telling. I mean, it needs a series of its own, not just a 2-hour episode. So as a result of this, I wanted to be affected by the actions on screen and the consequences, but with little investment in the characters and backstory, it never really gripped me as some of these court cases do. I love a good thing, especially the ones that come out of the US. They really grip me, but this totally failed to sort of really for me to be invested in it and really grip me, which is such a shame. Even to me, had a little bit of a low budget feel to it, the crowd scenes, etc. There's plenty of verbal again, but again, I was sort of lost on me because the characters spouting the verbal had no real impression on me. I had no real background to how they got to that situation in the first place. I mean, there's some okay acting again. I mean, some people are saying the acting's fantastic. I don't think it was that great, to be honest with you. There's some okay acting. There's some no doubt, some 1 or 2 really good performances. But I'm sorry, Mr. McQueen. I just thought this effort was a little weak. And I know I'm in the minority, and you probably disagree with me. I think, what the hell's he talking about? Well, it's just my opinion. I just thought it's a subject that it just left me a little bit frustrated. It left me very unimpressed. And this is a significant story in British history. Someone mentioned British history there. I'm a big British history fan, good and bad. But it's just such a significant story. It had very little effect on me. And this is something I think that even 6-8 episodes would probably not do it justice. And that's what I wanted to see. I just didn't like this little... All right, as a taster, perhaps it's okay, but as I say, as to set the scene for the whole anthology, I thought it was a bit of a letdown. And I'm going to reflect that in my score. As I said, I'm way below anybody else. I'm not even going to give it a 6 because, as I say, I was just so disappointed and unaffected by it all. So I'm going to give it my MGN sit on the fence rating, where I certainly won't put you off. A lot of people, you will like this. There's lots of people out there praising this to the heights, but so you will watch. So please watch it. Make your opinions and let me know what you think. So I wouldn't put anyone at all off watching this. If you want to watch it, if it's your sort of thing. A lot of people say it's a lot of courtroom in it. that's not your style of drama, perhaps just because of the content you need to watch it, but let me just put it this way: if you want to find out about the Mangrove 9, just read about it, watch the documentary that's out there, rather than this. I don't think this did it justice, unfortunately. So I'm going to give it my sit on the fence. I won't put you off, but I was a bit disappointed. 5.5 out of 10, which is obviously well below some of the scores there. So anyway, let me know what you think. As I say, I don't want to be harsh on it, but I'm not harsh on the story. I'm not harsh on the background. I'm just harsh on the facts. I don't think we were informed enough of what of the different things that were going on, and certainly 2 hours does not cover what this deserved, in my opinion. So I was a little bit frustrated, really frustrated with it. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please let me know what you think. Please check my links on screen. If you follow and friend me on Facebook or Twitter, I do follow and friend. I do check every couple of days and follow and friend everyone back. That's fantastic. If you can check out my website, I used to have a video shop, as most of you know if you're watching this and you're a regular watcher, back in the 90s and 2000s in Manchester. So I still sell old and rare DVDs, movie posters from that era, from when I had the shop, 90s and 2000s, and board games as well. So you can check out moviegamenostalgia.com. Absolutely fantastic. Anyway, I'll be watching the next one and hopefully be more impressed. I think they're not all 2 hours. I think some of them are just over an hour, etc. So as I say, this could have been 20 hours. It probably couldn't have done it justice, but hey, there you go. Even within the 2 hours, I don't think it was quite good enough from Mr. McQueen, but hey, then again, that's my opinion. So yeah, I will be watching the next one, so please tune in for my views on the next one. Hopefully it'll be a little bit more positive than this one. Anyway, thanks for watching. What we're going to do the rest of the day, have a great one. Look after yourselves, look after your friends, look after your families. More importantly, let's all look after each other. Until we meet again, please stay safe, everyone. Bird is saying goodbye for now.